So actually, this Antonio Brown card, really?
Hey guys, what's going on? It's Grayson Madden Mobile, and today I have a tip video for the players to buy and players to avoid. First, we're going to start off with the gold players. Carry 87. Whoops, still have elite players hit. Okay, TJ Carey, he goes for about, I think you probably get him for about 20k, 25-ish. He is a very good card. There's 22,000. Let's look at his stats. He has 93 speed, 92 acceleration, and 93 man coverage. 90 agility, 93 speed, 92 acceleration, 93 man coverage is basically all you need. Plus he has pretty good player recognition and pretty good agility. Our second card is going to be a Gerald Hodges. He is a 85 overall linebacker. Right here, he goes for pretty cheap, as you can see right here, 12,500. He is a very good card, as you can see, 93 tackle, great coverage, good speed, good agility, good pursuit, good acceleration, and good awareness. All around, good card for not that much. Our third card is going to be a Stephon Gilmore. Sorry about that. 87 cornerback. This card goes for pretty cheap. You pull them a lot in pro packs. Get them for about 20k. Let's look at his stats. 88 man coverage, 93 zone coverage, 92 acceleration, 94 speed, pretty good agility. And that's about it. As you can see, that is compared to my 87 overall elite Brandon Flowers. That right there is a pretty good card. This next card is a Terrence West halfback. He is a very good halfback. He goes for really cheap. And if y'all want a good balanced halfback, he's fast but can break a lot of tackles. I highly recommend a Terrence West right here. He goes for 7,000, 6,500, 5,000 right here. 92 speed, 87 agility, 92 acceleration, 86 carry, and 84 ball carry vision, and his truck is pretty high. I know his strength doesn't say he's that high, but he breaks a lot of tackles. Our next card is going to be a Dante McCreef. He's a very good wide receiver. He's pretty expensive, but he's really fast and has a great catch and is a great downfield threat. As you can see, he goes for about 35k. You can 23k around there. You can get him pretty cheap. He has 94 speed, 92 acceleration, 91 catch, and 93 jump and 88 agility. That makes him a great downfield threat. Now we're going into the elite players that you want to buy, and they're starting off. This is probably the best one, in my opinion. He is an absolute animal on the field, and it is the 94 overall Clay Matthews. Oops, still have wide receivers. He is the Frozen Edition, Clay Matthews, or Holiday Edition, whatever one. If I could find him. Ah, here we go. He goes for pretty cheap compared to how good of a right here, 90,000. He's definitely worth more. He has 92 speed, 95 strength, 90 agility, 90 tackle, 99 pursuit, 70 man coverage, 78 man zone coverage, not that good, 94 acceleration, and he also has 99 hit power. That right there is an animal of a card. The next one is a very good running back, and we Garrett Blount, Team of the Week. Let me find him real quick. I think I misspelled his name. Halfback. Probably be up there though. Let me find him. Right here. He goes for super cheap. As you can see, 52,000. He is easily worth way more than that. With 89 speed, 89 strength, 85 agility, 92 acceleration, 90 carry, 85 elusive, and 92 ball carrier vision. He is an awesome card. He breaks almost every single tackle, and he's super fast. I highly recommend that card. The next card is, or the next three cards is on the same person, and all three of them you want to buy. Okay, if you're a beginner, you definitely want to pick up this 83 Eddie Lacy. He has really good speed and really good strength for such a card that goes for pretty cheap. If you're about immediate player, say your team's around 85 to 86, around there overall, you definitely want to pick up an 88 Eddie Lacy halfback. He has 89 speed and breaks a lot of tackles. But if you're a pretty good player and you have a lot of coins to spend, you should pick up the... Let me search him real quick. The 94 Eddie Lacy, he is an absolute monster. He goes for around 150-ish K, as you can see, and he is extremely good with 92 speed and 84 strength, 90 agility, and 93 acceleration, and plus 95 carry, so he never fumbles the ball, good elusiveness, and good ball carrier vision. Plus he has 98 truck. Aaron Rodgers is going to be our next card that you want to pick up. Football Outsiders edition. I have the normal edition. The normal edition I wouldn't really recommend, but this Football Outsiders is an amazing quarterback. As you can see, he has, how does he have more? Okay, whatever. But 84 speed, 82 agility, 95 throw power, which helps you out a lot, 90 throw accuracy deep, um, 88 throw accuracy mid, and 93 throw accuracy short. And if you're wondering why I have the same exact card, but he has less awareness and more strength, it's because I have game changers on my team, which increases the stats and decreases some stats. The next one is an 80... Cam Chancellor right here. He is an amazing safety. He has extremely high hit power, but the reason I would recommend buying him is because he gets so many interceptions for me. He has pretty good pursuit, pretty good tackle, pretty good speed, pretty good agility, and he doesn't have the greatest coverage, but somehow he manages to pick off a lot of balls. Plus, he has 96 hit power, and he causes tons of fumbles. My next card is another cornerback, or that was a safety, but this one's a cornerback who gets tons of interceptions. I don't have him on my team anymore, but he is very good. And by the way, I've used every single one of these players I am doing, and I've used them for a while, so I know which ones are good and which ones aren't. I'm just not looking at the stats. Champ Bailey, right here, he goes for 40K. He gets so many interceptions. He has great speed, great man coverage, great play recognition, great awareness, and that's why he gets so many interceptions. My next one is a Troy Polamalu. He is also very good at getting interceptions. Plus, he has pretty good tackling. And he goes for around 50K, right there, 50K. And he gets a lot of interceptions for me, too. He has pretty good speed, pretty good agility, good strength, pretty good tackle, good acceleration, and somehow he just gets so many interceptions. The next one I want to go over is Jason Witten. He is an absolute monster. He goes for around 42, 40-ish K, and he catches almost anything you throw to him because he has that 92 catch and that 90 awareness, which makes him a very, very good card. Okay, now I'm going to go over two positions, and they're called game changers. And these game changers, they are pretty good cards themselves, but they make your team a lot better. The first one I'm going to go over is, a lot of people have him, Cordell Patterson. He's an 86 wide receiver, and plays for the right. I think I'll be good right here. Cordell Patterson right here. He goes for a lot, and he is well worth it. He goes for about 100k, but he adds 2 plus awareness, and he takes away 1 strength. 2 plus awareness is huge to everyone on the team. It's probably increased. Some people by 2, some people by 1, and it's huge for wide receivers making the catches and cornerbacks making the interceptions. The next one I'll go over is probably just as good, if not better, the Dwight Freeney version of the Game Changer. He's a great card by himself. He goes for pretty cheap, and plus he adds 2 plus tackle to everyone on your team, which will increase your defense by a good bit. Now I want to go over the don'ts I have. There's not that many, but there are some pretty good ones. And first of all, let's go over the 96 DeMarco Murray. He is terrible. I used him for about 3 or 4 games, and I averaged about 1 to 2 yards a carry with him. He was just awful, and he goes for so much. At the time, he was going about 400k. Now he's going for about 250. I would definitely stay away from him. Even though it says he has 95 speed, 96 truck, he only has 79 strength. His stats look good, but he just performs in games very poorly. The next one we go over is another running back that many of y'all like. Was Sean McCoy. He was another one I was so hyped to get. I was like, let's go. I'm going to turn in like 90-yard touchdowns runs every play with him. And he was absolute garbage. He was terrible. I got 1 to 2 yards, maybe a carry with him. Probably lost more yards. At the time, he was going about 130. Now he's going for about 60k, which is a little bit better. But still, he was a terrible player. The next thing I want to go over is I would never waste my money on kick and punt returners that are elite. There's no purpose in them. They don't really do much for you, and I would not spend 125,000, 120,000. The only reason I have an elite kick returner is because I pulled them in a pack. If you pull them in a pack, I say use them, but if you don't pull them in a pack, I say do not buy them. They are not worth it. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this tips and tricks video, and have a wonderful day, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.